And a very good evening, Common Christian fans. Welcome to Mission Field as we get ready for action again tonight. It is a conference game, kind of a different setup this week. The Eagles have been on fall break, and so they've been out of school, but the conference schedule marches on, and so we are back to action here tonight. Keith McKay is on our broadcast, getting us all set up and ready to go. I'm Billy Crow. Braden Kemper will join me in just a minute. Before you see the team tonight, I promise your monitor is fine, your screen is fine. They are wearing pink uniforms tonight. Tonight is Breast Cancer Awareness, and just like we've done with the gold socks and things for childhood cancer, tonight is pink for breast cancer. And so our captains for Common Christian have come out, and it took me just a second to kind of get oriented. I'm not used to anything other than navy or white or silver, but it is pink all the way through. Wouldn't you agree? On Fridays we wear pink here, and so they're ready to go. Also has "Keep the Code" on the back, which is the kind of the football mantra. Some of the guys, Coach Kramer's system and the way they do things, the way they conduct themselves and honor God and those sort of things. So, if you have a football player, I'm sure you can ask them about that. Waiting for the Johnson County Westside players to come out. So while we're waiting, we're going to take a quick look around the conference, see what else is going on tonight. Just to our west in Bigelow, they are going to welcome next week's opponent for Conway Christian, Mountain Pine. The Eagles will go to Mountain Pine to face the Red Devils next week, and we'll talk about that more as the night goes on. On Magazine Mountain, the Rattlers are hosting the Mount Ida Lions. Common Christian went to Mount Ida last week and ran into a really good team. Fear the Veer is sort of the mantra over there, and they have kept that static for several years, and they're still doing a good job with it with the players they've got, and they were a very good team last week, and look for them to make some noise in the playoffs. And Hector, the Wildcats, travel to see the Dragons tonight. Hector is going to Mountainburg to take on those guys. So that'll be a big matchup. And then next week, Hector and Mount Ida actually come together. And a lot of things looking like the way the records may be shaking out, that may be for the number one seed and the potential conference championship. So we'll just have to, again, see how that plays out. But those are some games from around the conference tonight. Of course, we'll take a look at some more of those as the night goes on, try to give you updates and things like that. The opponents tonight, Johnson County Westside, they are winless on the year, 0-4 overall, 0-2 in conference play. They've scored 46 points and given up 171. So this is a team that struggles. Their roster is pretty thin, and they've got some guys hurt as well tonight. Should be one of those nights where the Eagles come out and take care of what they need to take care of and get a W. Again, it is a weird week, though, because of fall break. The kids have not been on campus every day, not been in class this week. May have had some kids out for vacations or trips or other things like that, but preparation has continued. The volleyball team has played this week, so those things continue regardless of the school schedule. And so the Eagles, again, kind of facing something a little different this year. The Rebels from Johnson County only won one game last year. Overall, Common Christian leads this series 3-2 since 2020. Johnson County won the first couple of those right in 20 and 21, and the Eagles have won the last three in a row, so it's been a streak for either teams as they've gone through that. Again, the Rebels have won some conference championships. They've got two conference championships in their history. The last one was back in 2008, and their last playoff appearance was in 2023. In total, they've been to the playoffs 13 times.
Captain tonight for Westside, number 1, Zane Smith. Number 4, Peyton Williamson. Number 44, Moose Yarborough. And number 70, Malachi Judah. Captains for Conway Christian, number 1, Caleb McKinney. Number 2, Bo Campbell. Number 50, Max Dickinson. And number 65, Maddox Jones.
Are the captains for tonight for Conway Christian. Again, wearing pink uniforms tonight, so it's just a little bit different. Slide over just a little bit. See this window. For the Rebels, number 4, Peyton Williamson is a captain. Number 70, Malachi Judah is a captain. The other guys, I cannot see their numbers at the moment. They have 4 captains out there as well. Again, not a huge contingent for Mountain Pine, for Johnson County. They've had some injuries, and they don't have a super deep roster to begin with. Number 44, Moose Yarborough, is another one of their captains, and just based on what we've sort of looked at coming into this game, he will be the offensive ball carrier a lot for the Rebels, just based on last week's stats. Johnson County.
Westside will receive the ball to start the game.
Football. So they will get it first. They'll move right to left on your radio dial here in the first quarter of play. Decent sized crowd for both schools. Johnson County still having some people following. Not a whole lot, or not normal crowd, I would say, for Conway Christian. Again, it is fall break, and so things are on a little different schedule for a lot of people. So we don't have maybe the normal group that we have here. But they'll still maybe trickle in as the night goes on. Nathan Powell, the quarterback for Johnson County, rushed for 83 yards, threw for 90 yards, and a touchdown last week as this Johnson County team lost to Mountain Pine, who the Eagles will play next week. Will Sharper had a rushing touchdown as well, and that's who I just mentioned a moment ago as tailback. Xander for Conway Christian threw a TD pass to Easton Hartley. And the Eagles won once last week at Mountain Pine, or excuse me, at Mount Ida. There was a comment before the game how many mountains and things like that this week for conference. If I ever lose, then I swear to men. I'll pick and choose now. You're going to see standing at the end of this whole thing. The other side of the bracket in the semifinals with Conway Christian last year. We played that thriller here with the Eagles. So again, teams are out now and they're preparing to come in. There will be a difference tonight. Again, if you're looking at your broadcast, those jerseys are correct. It is breast cancer awareness, and so they've donned the pink jerseys here tonight. And looking forward to that. Joining me momentarily here on commentary, just like last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. But student at Conway Christian, sophomore, Braden Kemper.
Yeah, I'm excited to be back here.
How's
I went on a couple runs for cross country, but other than that, I was just chilling at home because both my parents work, so I just was hanging out at home.
Well, and I know this may be interest some of our guys. What does your dad do again? Country coach sitting next to you that the proverb says that only a fool runs if no one is chasing them. So you may be anti-biblical doing that, whatever you would like to do. Do you like the pink jersey?
They're all right.
Yeah. Active breast cancer awareness. Again, that's the month of October, and we know a lot of families have been affected by that. Our cheerleaders will also be having one pink pom-pom and one navy one. You may not hear as much action in the stands tonight. The band was not able to play tonight. Several they're a little smaller in number, and some of their members were unable to be here. And so if you can't have the whole band, it's hard to just play with the instruments you have. So they're not here either tonight, but we're going to have a great night of football. Thank you for joining us here as Conway Christian looks to get a conference win here tonight at Mission Field. Again, Westside won the toss, and so they're going to. There we go. Now, don't be scripturing me back. Listen. Max Dickinson on to kick it away. Toe meets leather, and we're off and running. Line drive straight down the middle, bouncing. Picked up at about the 25, the 30, the 35, and he's hit and stopped by a flock of Eagles right there.
Johnson on the return.
Go ahead and give me. Run this race. You know what's funny about that? Sunday night, I'm preaching that passage at our associational meeting in Damascus. Come on up if you'd like to. 6 p.m., First Baptist Church, Damascus. Shameless pop there. Shameless preacher promotion. What a preacher ought to do, right? 1st and 10, moving right to left. Johnson County's got twins to the right, one to the left, shotgun formation. Their first play of the game. It's in man in motion coming near side, and we've got whistles before we ever got started. Looks like a false start.
This might be like last game where there's a ton of flags.
False start against the Rebels.
Against Valenberg at home last time.
Blood penalty remains touchdown.
Have a lot of laundry on the field that night. Affected the game, too, for both sides. Some negative plays from both sides. So this is another good start from JC as they move back 5 yards, and now 1st and 15. The ball is just inside the 30-yard line. Need to get up to the 45 for a first down. Now the first offensive play of the game. Quarterback takes a snap and hand it off straight ahead. Not a whole lot there as the Eagles get good D-line penetration.
Yeah, it looked like a run there. They just stopped him on that play.
Several players coming up off the pile. I'm going to pick Landon Stover as the one I saw leading the charge there, big number 71 on the D-line. Short gain on the play, moves it across the 30 to about the 31, and it's second down for the Rebels. They'll send twins to the right, one to the left. They have an up back and a person next to the quarterback in shotgun. Man in motion, he'll take the snap on the jet sweep, coming near side. Eagles turn it back inside, pursue well, and get to it after about a 5-yard gain. Yeah, good tackle by the Eagles.
Blake Williamson on the carry, stop by number 50, Max Dickinson.
Max Dickinson, Bo Campbell, both there, as well as Matthew Corbin.
Brings up third down.
I'll tell you what, number 6, Colin Van turning that play back inside. Shot out there, and we got a first down tonight. Third and right at 10 after the short gain on the penalty. Going to take the snap. Quarterback going to keep it to the right. 22. Now he pulls it like he might throw it. Now he's going to turn and go upfield. He's going to get the edge and be very near a first down. Just a foot race to the far side.
Nathan Powell on the keeper.
Nathan Powell is the Rebel quarterback. The threat of the pass
number
was there.
13,
I don't know
Preston
exactly
Elliott.
where he went out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a good run, though. He got forced outside, but he did get a lot of yardage out of that.
Brings up fourth down.
More than that, they're going to mark him out of bounds at the 40. He's going to bring up 4th and 5. Just under 2 We'll wait and see how they choose to handle it. Powell is the quarterback. I believe he is also the punter. That does make for sometimes an easy thing. I think they're going to go for this right here. Looking to the sideline and just waiting. Not a whole lot going on. Play clock goes under 10, and now we're going to have a whistle and a timeout for the Rebels.
Timeout on the field, Westside.
Should be a short timeout. Johnson County may be going to try, or think about trying to draw the Eagles offside there. He's right at fourth down.
Yeah, either they were trying to do that or just trying to get a play for this fourth down. Trying not to see a good field position for the Eagles out here.
Where did y'all run for cross country this week?
Oh, we didn't have it this week.
Oh, you just practiced?
Yeah, we just practiced.
Gotcha. Where do y'all go to run when you're just practicing? Let me say too, I come to school. I usually get here about 7. The football coaches are already always here, and a couple days a week, you guys are actually done with your run at that time and are getting ready. So y'all get up and after it pretty early.
Yeah, we usually get here like 6:20, and then we have a little bit of time for school. But during the other days, like Mondays and Wednesdays, we go to Tucker Creek, and it has a really good running trail over there.
Okay. Do you feel like you're being coached well? That's
Yeah,
what y'all do.
I do.
Okay. I want to be sure. If you have concerns, I want you to know this is a place to air them for sure. It is fourth down as we come out of the timeout. 4th and 5. They look like they're still going to go for it. And now he jumps. The left tackle there just came almost straight up out of that stance. That's going to cost them 5.
Flag on the play.
It's going to go 4th and
Ball
10.
start against the Rebels.
They're going to still try to go for it.
5-yard penalty remains fourth down.
Pretty bold. 4th and 10 from your own 35. One to the left, one to the right. Quarterback, shotgun. Now he is going to drop back a little bit. Looks like he will just quick punt this football, and he does. High end over end, not a lot of depth. It does take a great Rebel roll, though. That ball hit at the 45 and rolled all the way down to the 30.
Ball is down at the 30-yard line. Eagles take up on offense, 1st and 10.
Back from the shotgun formation, and then just gave it a quick punt. So now, Eagles get the football for the first time tonight here. Pretty good field position. 1st and 10 right at their own 30-yard line. 10 minutes, 18 seconds left to go in this opening quarter. Xander will send one man far to the left. That's Kyle Kane. Twins to the right, and Caleb McKinney behind him on 1st and 10. 4-3 defense for the Rebels on Westside. They line up to try to stop the run game here. First down, Xander's going to throw it. Going to go to the left flat to Kane. It is a low throw and going to be incomplete. Coming on the slant.
Kyle Kane falls incomplete.
Good hustle and attempt by Kyle.
Brings up 2nd down.
That was a low ball. He's still trying to make contact with it, and it would have been a catch if he just got there a little bit sooner.
Yep, that's just good hustle and a good effort from everybody. Just didn't quite connect there. So we'll come do it again. 2nd down and 10, same formation. Now we got a player coming on late. Now he's staying on. Okay, that's number 3, Hudson Wheeler. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Going to throw it out to Wheeler quickly. It was high. He jumps up and catches it. Westside plays it pretty well, and they get there quickly.
Pass complete to Hudson Wheeler.
Yeah, they played that well. As soon as they saw him, it was a spot. They knew it was coming.
Short game brings up 3rd down.
9 now. Big play early in this game as we go under 10 minutes in the first quarter. Big play early in this game, you should say. Going to take the snap, going to pass. 3 passes. Going to look to the left for Kane. Hits him in the hands, then he's hit, and it falls incomplete.
They had good coverage right there.
They
Kyle,
did. Go ahead,
Kyle,
I'm sorry.
Kyle had the
ball's
chance
incomplete.
there. He just didn't get the ball.
Got him in the
4th down,
hands. He
Eagles.
was covered pretty well, and then after the first touch, he was hit, and that jarred it loose. So the Eagles go 3 and out, it would appear. Only gaining 1 yard on the short pass to Wheeler. Now they're going to punt. Snap is back. Kick by Wheeler is a good one. It's going to hit out of bounds just here on the near side. And going to be marked out of bounds on the 37-yard line. Thank you to our folks listening to us. If there's any issues or stuff with the broadcast, please let us know. That's what we're here for. Billy Crow, Braden Kemper bringing you the action tonight from Mission Field. So the teams trade possessions. Nothing on the scoreboard so far. No first downs yet in the game. And Westside will get it back. A little better spot this time up at the 37-yard line. We'll see if they can stay out of penalty trouble here tonight on this drive.
Yeah, it looks like that's been a big it looks like there's another flag.
I spoke it into existence.
Yeah.
Now he's pointing Conway Christian this time, though.
Offsides against the Eagles.
The ball hadn't been snapped, but the Eagles are offsides. They must have made contact somewhere. I just didn't see it.
5-yard penalty.
So now we go the other way. First and 5
down
instead of first and 15. The Eagles hurt themselves with a penalty.
Yeah, it seems like this game we just don't want to have a lot of flag penalties because these might be costly later in the game.
For sure. One wide to the right, two to the left, the near hash. Man goes in motion to the far side. He'll take the handoff on the jet sweep. Eagles set the edge and knock him down quickly. Ross on the play.
Williamson on the
carry. Eagles got out there.
Lost on the play, brings up the Rebels, second down.
Corbin led the charge from his linebacker spot. Matthew Corbin saw his brother here tonight. A couple of the alumni from last year's state championship team were here before the game. Got to visit with them a little bit. Good to hear they're all doing well in college. A couple of them at Washita. 4-yard loss, second down and 9 now. Johnson County quarterback keeper to the right all the way. Design run for him. He's going to get to the edge and be driven out of bounds by Isaiah Brister over there on the far side.
Nathan Powell on the carry, pushed out by number 7, Isaiah Brister.
Gets him a couple yards, not a ton though, but
brings up third down.
He's been their most effective thing so far. Ball sits at the 43. They need to get up to the 47 and a half, 48. Probably closer to 5 here on third down. Twins to the left, one wide out to the right, shotgun formation. Quarterback going to take it, going to come this way, looking to pass. Now he fumbles the football. Ball's on the ground. I think it's covered by Conway Christian. Bo Campbell. Is it?
yeah,
Yes.
It is Bo Campbell.
Bo Campbell on the fumble recovery.
Looks like he was about to pass. It just slipped out of his hands right there.
He was running to his left, his offside. He's a right-handed quarterback, and as he tried to draw back a little bit to make a throw, it just got loose in his
recovered by
hands.
the Eagles.
It bounced for a hot second, and then the Eagles were Johnny on the spot to get it. Good recovery from Bo Campbell. And now a sudden change turnover. Eagles get the ball back in plus territory. They'll send Kane to the left, two wide to the right. McKinney behind Zanderstone on the good side of the 50 at the 43-yard line. First and 10. Xander will give it to Caleb straight ahead. Makes a move, dives forward down inside the 40 to about the 37.
Good run by Caleb.
Caleb McKinney on the carry.
And compact right there to get a couple yards for us.
They'll move it down.
Second down, Eagles.
About 5 yards, maybe 4 yards. Second down and 5 or 6 here. Good first down play with 8:36 to go in the opening quarter with no score. Two wide to the right, one to the left. Again, do it again. Give it to McKinney. He's got more room this time. He got a first down and dragging tacklers with him as he gets down inside the 30-yard line.
Caleb McKinney on the carry.
He got hit, but I think he gave
Run is
more
good
than
for
he
Eagles.
took
First down.
as he bowled over a player and got down inside the 30-yard line. Again, just straight ahead run. Line did a good job opening the hole, and Caleb made the most of it. And now a new set of downs for the Eagles. First and 10. Twins to the right, one man to the left for Xander. Going to send Isaiah Brister all the way across in motion. Instead, they're going to give it to Caleb in the middle. A little misdirection. He's got some room, and he's looking to make a move. Down inside the 20, and finally tackled by a whole.
Caleb McKinney on the carry. Stop by number 44, Moose Yarborough.
It looks like after the first one, he figured out what to do, and now he's got a couple good runs on this drive.
Good play design.
Second down, Eagles.
Brister ran all the way across. The eyes followed him, and then the handoff came behind him, and he had some room there. Second down and very short now, about a yard. Xander in shotgun will take the snap, give it to McKinney off the right side. He's got some room, gets to the edge, now bust inside the 10. We're going to have a first down.
Caleb McKinney on the carry.
Stop
by Canyon Radishill.
3 good runs in a row.
First down, Eagles.
Off the turnover, first and 10. First and goal now inside the 10. Eagles with a chance to strike first blood tonight. They can get a touchdown here. Twins to the right, one man to the left is Kyle Kane. McKinney's in the backfield. They'll take the snap, and we got flags before the snap.
Looks like it's going to be on
Flag on the play.
Looks like they're pushing him back on this.
False start against the
That's
Eagles.
a tough spot there. False start
5-yard penalty
against Conway
remains
Christian.
first down.
So first and goal remains first and goal, but now you go outside the 10. As you said earlier, those are costly, and that's a big one right there.
Yeah, the Eagles just need to cut back on those penalties, and they would be in good shape right here. It would be a first and goal. They got pushed back.
I did not see who it was, but ball came in. So we're just inside the 15-yard line now on first down and goal to go. Here comes Bo Campbell into the game. He's going to come across the formation in motion. Now he'll be the up back right in front of Stone. Xander will take this high snap, give it to McKinney, and there's just nothing there.
Yeah, it looks like they were expecting
McKinney on the carry, stopped by number 70, Malachi Judah.
Looks like they were expecting him to run right there.
Had a little room to his right, but the design was to go left.
Second down, Eagles.
A wall of rebels. So it's going to be second down now and goal to go. 6:57 as we just go under 7 minutes remaining in this opening quarter of play tonight from Mission Field. Conway Christian wearing the pink jerseys in support of breast cancer awareness here in October. Chance to try to score early in this one. Campbell will again come in motion and be the up man in the backfield. He'll be actually going to go all the way through the formation. Be on the left like a tight end. Xander will take the snap, going to pass it, going to throw it to a spot. Complete to Kyle Kane. He goes up the ladder and makes a tough catch.
He made a great play.
I mean, he went up high there to get that catch. Did a good job getting it. Third down now and goal. Good throw as well from Xander. Threw it where only Kyle could get it. Big play coming up here, though, on third down. Halfway through the opening quarter of play, and we're going to run the same formation. We'll have McKinney in the backfield behind Xander Stone. Shotgun formation. He takes the time and now gets the snap. Going to give it to McKinney straight away, and they just got in the backfield. Blew it up before it ever got started. He fumbled the football, yeah.
Looks like he got it back, though.
That was almost a double whammy for the Eagles. There was nothing there for whatever reason. And then as he was going down, the football came out. He was able to get back on top of it. Now it's fourth down and goal. And this is a big deal here. Matthew Corbin comes in as Campbell checks out. Corbin and Brister to the right. Kyle Kane is to the left. McKinney is behind him. The ball is between the 5 and the 10, and it's fourth and goal to go. Here we go. Everybody set. Xander calling the signals, looking over the formation, takes the snap, going to pass the football. Now he's rolling out to his right, got some pressure, gets away from it. Now pressured again, going to throw it into the end zone. Touchdown! Conway Christian.
That's the big number 7. I heard this in the end zone. Eagles touchdown.
He was. They did a good job of just rolling with him. As Xander was pressured, he rolled out to his right. Receivers followed along, found some open space. And the Eagles cash in on the turnover with a 45-yard drive and take a 6-0 lead here. 5:10 to go in the opening quarter. Number 12, Easton Hartley on to hold as number 15, Matthew Corbin on to try and add the extra point. Everybody set, snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and it's good. 7-0. We'll be right back with more Eagle football here from Conway Christian.
It goes out of bounds. Rebels take over on offense, first and 10. Moose Yarborough on the carry, stopped by Caleb Everett. No gain on play, brings up second down. Pass complete number 4, Peyton Williamson. Stopped by Isaiah Brewster. Brings up third down Rebels. Pass intended for number 4, Peyton Williamson, falls incomplete.
There we go.
Fourth down Rebels.
Come back.
Yeah, the sounds
Okay,
good.
there we go. Okay, thanks, sir. Appreciate it. All right. Sorry, we had a little technical trouble there. We are getting it fixed. Appreciate our guys running this for us. Guys, I've mentioned this before. We've got all students. We've got a big group of students who are taking their own free time and coming and helping us with this. We've got parents and faculty who are helping us with it. And we'll be sure, and as we get more things done, let you know who those folks are, because they are giving a lot of their free time just so you can watch and listen to Eagle Athletics. Punt on 4th down and 9. It's a pretty good punt. Going to hit it right at the 40-yard line, maybe the 38. Going to roll out of bounds just inside the 30. That's number 13, Preston Elliott. Just lets it roll out of bounds.
Yeah, both of his kicks have been
Ball
good.
goes out to the 28-yard line. Eagles pick back up on offense. 1st and 10.
Good point. He got a good roll on both of those. That actually made them pretty good punts in the end. Not a lot of air time, but the end result has been good both times. Again, several students here helping us. We'll have a list of those guys, but I appreciate all them coming up and just, again, of their own free time. Bringing Eagle Athletics, our goal is to make this a completely student-run outfit, too, where the students talk about the students. I'm looking forward to that. 1st and 10 for Xander on the 3rd possession of the night. Now he'll give it straight away to Caleb McKinney. Caleb straight ahead for
Caleb McKinney on the carry, stop on number 30, Preston
35-yard line, and a good gain on 1st down.
Yeah, let's see if Caleb can break free again like he did on the last possession to get a
Second
good
down.
first down.
His running, of course, opens up the pass game as well, because then you have to kind of step up and try to stop the run, and that opens those lanes behind him. So everything builds on everything else. Second, actually got about 7 or 8 on 1st down. That's what they'll end up giving him. So short play here. McKinney gets it, drives ahead. He's going to be very near the 1st down marker. If the official on the far side is correct,
McKinney on
if
the
he's
carry.
marking it, then it is a 1st down.
Result of play is an Eagles first down.
Caleb right there. Not big plays, but they were enough for the Eagles.
Around the quarter, or the conference, Hector is up 13-7 on Mountainburg with about 7 minutes to go in that 1st quarter. Des Ark's up 2 touchdowns on Mark Tree as well. We'll keep you updated on some of those games. That Hector Mountainburg score will be interesting. Flags before the snap, as we had Wheeler getting his first carry.
Flag on the play.
It's like false start.
Ball start against the Eagles.
We'll stop that play.
5-yard penalty
Also
remains
take a
first
minute
down.
around the state here at the end of the quarter and give you some scores from around the state of Arkansas. 5-yard penalty. That's going to make it 1st down and about 13 or so. Spot, I suppose. Gets everybody set. Twins left, 1 man to the right. Now we got another false start. Oh my goodness.
This is what happened in the Mountainburg
Ball
game.
start against the Eagles.
The Eagles had a ton of flags, pushed them
That'll
back.
be another 5-yard penalty. Remains first
Just
down.
can't put yourself in a bad spot. Unforced errors be the killer of a whole lot of drives. See what they can do now. First, and we're going to go a long way. They're at the 30-ish. They've got to get right to midfield. So about 20 yards here on 1st down. Got some plays to get some chunks out of it. We're going to pass on 1st down. He wants it all in one and almost had it. Isaiah Brewster had broken free. He had gotten past Zane Smith over there at the corner and was running down the middle of the field. Xander was leading him and just led him a little too much. That was a pretty play, though.
Yeah, that was a great throw by Xander, just a bit far.
And if Brewster had caught it, there was nothing in front of him but green grass and opportunity. 2nd and 20 now as the clock stops with 2:38 to go in the opening quarter. Xander will give it to McKinney, a little room inside, and that cuts left. No, that's Wheeler on the carry tonight.
Hudson Wheeler on the carry.
That's his first carry. He's not as big as
Stop by number
McKinney, but
70,
he's maybe a little
Malachi
bit
Judah.
quicker in some of those spots, and he made a cut there and got some good
Eagles
yards.
third
That's
down.
a good run by Hudson.
All right. Twins to the right, one man to the left. 3rd and long. Let's see if we can hook up with Kyle Kane over there. Maybe get something big down that far sideline. Xander taking it, going to look to the right this time, going to complete it up near the 45, and he's going to be driven down immediately. Brister made the catch.
Pass completion.
Forward progress will move him back
Number
up to the
7,
43-yard line, 43 and a half.
4th down,
We'll
Eagles.
bring up a 4th down for Conway Christian. 1:49 to go in the opening quarter. Eagles lead 7-0 here, facing a 4th and about 7. And McKinney will come on. And looks like he'll line up. Nope, we'll see. Stone is still in shotgun. McKinney's behind him. He's the normal or a normal punter. We'll see. Eagles going to go for it, though.
Looks like they're running.
Fake handoff. Xander now got some time looking. Nice flushed out. Comes to the right. Going to have to tuck it. Going to throw it down the field. Complete. Great job from Isaiah Brister.
That's a good for the Eagles. First down.
Across midfield for a first down.
Yeah, great timing and just awareness right there. He took a bit of time, but that was good.
That was a pretty play. As Xander had to make time, and then Brister came across the field, found a little open spot in that zone, and he got hit with a great pass right on the sideline. Good job from both Eagles there. First down as they move across midfield. Here comes Easton Hartley in motion. Instead, we'll give it straight ahead to McKinney. He's getting another first down as he weaves through the middle of that.
He found a way to get better yardage right
Stop by
there.
number 64, Logan Chittenden.
As near the marker. They're going to mark him just short.
Second down, Eagles.
Kind of nice. You got that second and just a yard or so. They can do something else here if you want to. The whole playbook's open on 2nd down with 1 minute left to go in the opening quarter. Ball's at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Xander's going to try something out to Kane. Let him too much, and it almost got picked, and then it almost got caught.
Yeah, it looked like, from our view, it looked like he was about to get an interception right there. And it looked like it went through his hands, and Kyle made a play on it.
Xander Stone's pass ball
I don't know exactly how that happened, but both of them ended up having a shot at it.
3rd down, Eagles.
Thankfully for the Eagles, the Rebels didn't catch it. He read the route and jumped it, but did not make the catch. 3rd and short now. Clock stops with 50 seconds remaining in the opening quarter of play. Xander's got twins to the right, one to the left. McKinney behind him in shotgun. They're going to bring a blitz. McKinney gets past it, 1st down and more. McKinney still on his feet inside the 30, dragging a tackler down near the 25.
Looks like they
blow the whistle.
McKinney on the carry, stopped by Peyton Williamson.
And he was stopped. He about 3
That run is good for Eagles. First down.
To a standstill. They're going to mark it at the 27. And it's 1st and 10. Good sustained drive here from Conway Christian. Using the pass and the run to march down the field. Kenny's had some great runs on this drive. Xander had a great 4th down conversion a moment ago. To Brister. Kane's wide to the left, the open boundary part of the field as the ball's on the near hash mark. Going to pass. Xander got some time, now looking, now comes out in the pocket a little bit. Surveys going to launch it downfield. It is complete to number 4, and you can't put it on the board. Great throw by Xander right there.
Looks like he saw him in the open field. He did not have a lot of room over there. He was close to out of bounds, but great catch.
That's just
Great run.
another good play from the quarterback spot, making time. And then good job from the receivers, just kind of finding the soft spot back there, finding a place to be open. And Everett was behind the defense and made a good catch and took it home. First touchdown catch of the year for Caleb Everett. Now I got to give him bonus points in ethics. On to try the extra point is Matthew Corbin. Hold is down, kick is up.
Looks like he connected on that.
He did.
Extra point attempt is good. The 14 plays left in the first quarter. Eagles 14.
Two-point conversions are awesome, but you get that solid extra point every time, and then somebody misses a 2-point conversion. It can change games, as we've seen. While we have just a minute, let's take a quick look around the state. Local schools, Greenbrier and Farmington, big game up in Greenbrier tonight. They're tied at 7 in the first quarter. Marlton's leading Pea Ridge 7-0 in that game. What other score? I thought we'd have a Conway score. Yeah, Conway and Cabot 7-0 here. It's homecoming for the Wampus Cats tonight. They're hosting Cabot. Sheridan's up 8-0 at Benton, and Marion's up 7-0 at West Memphis. Fayetteville on top at Fort Smith Northside 7-0, as well as Valley View at Wynn 7-0, and Robinson at Whitehall 7-0. So a lot of early scores Don't see anything yet from our conference. We'll keep an update on that. We did mention the Hector Mountainburg score was 13-7. Dickinson kicks it away. This is a good deep kick. He got into that one. Hits at the 10, rolls into the end zone. That'll be a touchdown. That was a great kick right there. How about that, Max Dickinson? Just let it loose a little bit there, and that thing had a lot of air and then rolled right on into the end zone. Oh, wow. Hector and Mountainburg, 14 apiece. 4:49 to go in the first quarter of that. Special teams, according to the board, a problem for Hector tonight. A bad punt and a good drag and return has led to that touchdown. That's an interesting score. Hector may be looking a little bit forward to that Mount Ida game next week. That Mountainburg team was a good group.
Yeah, they were. We couldn't, against Conway Christian, we escaped at the end, but it was a close game throughout the whole game.
Escape is a great word there, Brady. That's what we did. First down, quarterback going to pass, rolling to his right. Now he's going to roll out of the pocket, tuck it and run, and there's just nothing there. Eagles with good containment will not let him turn the corner.
Yeah, they expected him. It looks like he lost a yard or he just got back to the line of scrimmage right there.
Number 2, Bo Campbell from his linebacker spot just stayed out there and kept contained, and then knocked his legs out from under him, and he went out of bounds, so that'll stop the clock. 7 seconds. One more play here in this opening quarter. Again, if you're just tuning in, Eagles wearing the pink jerseys tonight for breast cancer awareness. So a little different uniforms than you've seen here tonight. Second down and 12. I'll hand it off straight up the middle. No, quarterback kept it. He fooled everybody, including myself, and he gets good yardage out on the right side.
Yeah, it looks like that play's been the most effective for them this whole game. Got a couple yards right there.
Fake that dive and got to the edge and got some decent yardage. It'll be a 3rd and about 4 when we come back. Conway Christian leads 14-0 at the end of one quarter. You're listening to Eagle Football.
If you're looking for convenience and mobile service, prescription refills online or on our app, and free prescription delivery, scan the QR code on the screen. You can make the switch in less than 5 minutes. Come see what makes Heartland Pharmacy Arkansas's local pharmacy. Make the switch today.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, we put all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Think better.
All right, there we go. We'll get it on. 3rd down and short, and they're going to get a first down.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did not get the right button push. That's my fault as we come back. But he quarterback keeper on the left side there, and Powell's going to have enough for the first Rebel first down tonight.
Yeah, it looks like that play, like I said before, is really, really effective.
Since he can throw the football, and he has thrown it actually out of that same sort of thing, rolling out, Eagles have to kind of stay back a little bit. And once he gets to the edge and builds up some speed, he's a little bigger guy and got some speed, so he's had some good positive plays over there tonight for Johnson County Westside. 1st and 10. He'll take the snap. He's going to roll to his left. Now he's going to pull it back, going to pass it back across the middle of the field, and it is incomplete.
Overthrown there. We had good coverage right there.
Zane Smith was the intended receiver. Number 8, Reese Post, did have good coverage there as he's the backside corner, or maybe the safety. I'm not sure where he lines up, but he stayed right with that receiver on the backside and was there to make a play. So good job from Reese. Bring up 2nd down and 10 now. 11:34 to go. Opening moments of the second quarter here. Conway Christian with a 2-touchdown lead at home tonight. On 2nd down, man now comes in motion to the near side. He'll get the handoff on the jet sweep, and the Eagles just get to it again. That play has not worked tonight. Bo Campbell is there leading the charge. And he, from his linebacker spot, sniffed it out and got back there and led the charge on the tackle. Loss on the play. So that'll bring up a 3rd and long now for the Rebels. Here, maybe in the background, the third down Talons up that plays here at the stadium. The Eagle defense, this is a big point for their defense, getting off the field on third down. So we'll see if they can do that here. Twins are going to go out to the left, the open side of the field toward the Rebel sideline. Ball's on the near hash on 3rd and long. He'll take the snap. He's going to roll that way to his left. Eagles get there, put some pressure on. He's going to launch it down the field. Oh, and he had a man. Number 4, Peyton Williamson, was running a slant from the near side and had gotten a little room to the middle of the field. They just could not quite connect, thankfully. Yeah. And now we've got a flag. Illegal man downfield, or an eligible man downfield. Yeah, I get to use that one. You don't get to use that one very often. I believe that's the call. Eagles will decline that because the play resulted in nothing. Did take a while to develop, and one of those linemen may just got a little bit downfield, kind of easing forward. So it's 4th down now and long. Eagles believe the punt is coming, so they're going to send a couple guys, actually 3 guys back in a little triangle back here. And they're going to line up here. Williamson takes the snap. The running back, he is going to punt it. He does send it right in the middle of the field on a roll. Eagles do stop it from rolling. And, Brister takes a shot laying on the ground. I suppose he wasn't down.
Yeah, it didn't look like he fielded that cleanly, but still, he was.
I thought he was kind of giving up at that point, but that's not my call. 1st and 10 on the 40. Brister, like I say, he did not handle it cleanly and ended up having to take a hit because of it, because he was trying to gather it up. And I suppose if the ball is still uncertain whose possession it's in, it's a live ball and a live play. 1st and 10. Eagles now from the 40-yard line on the Johnson County side of the field. Going to turn, give it to McKinney. He'll get up across the 45, up to the 50, right at midfield. He'll be drugged down very close to a 1st down.
Yeah.
His runs just keep getting a little better tonight as we go forward.
Yeah, if they don't stop him, he got 1st downs in almost every single play that they ran the ball his way.
First 3 or 4 possessions, 3 or 4 yards, and now we're getting 7, 8, 9, 10 yards a pop. 2nd and short here. Corbin comes across the formation in motion to make twins on this side. Xander calls the signals. Now take the snap. Going to pass it quickly out here in the flat. Going to be caught by Kane. Get outside. Got some room down to the 40 and pushed out of bounds by number 1, Zane Smith.
Yeah, good run by Kyle there. He saw the open field, took advantage of it.
Kyle Kane's a playmaker. You just try to get the football in his hands and let him. What's the cool thing? Let him cook. Look at me, how cool I am. Don't shake your head. That was great. Come on. He got a good 1st down. 1st and 10 now on the positive side of the field for Conway Christian. Xander will take the snap, give it to McKinney straight ahead. He's got room on the right side, and boy, then he got bottled up. A couple of good converging Rebel players made the tackle. He still gets a positive game, but not as big as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, either he gets breaks for 10 yards or he gets 3 or 4 yards on his carries if they know what's they're expecting to happen.
Of course, then the hope would be they keep kind of coming up trying to stop that run, and you can hit one of those passes again over the top. 2nd and about 8, 9:28 to go till halftime. Eagles on a drive, leading by 2 scores. Xander will take the snap, looking to his left, going to launch it up for Brister down the field. Got some room, got a catch, got a touchdown. You can't put it on the board. 45 yards, or 40 yards on the reception. Brister got past his man and got a clean throw over the top and made a nice over-the-shoulder catch.
Great pass and throw by both of them.
Here comes Isaiah Brister off the field after that great catch. That's just good all the way around. Xander threw a great ball. Brister made a good move at the line to get past his defender, and once he got behind him, it was all over. 20-0, 9:15 now to go in the 1st half. And let's see. Corbin on to add the extra point. Everybody's prepared. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and it's in there. Good. There's Nico Estrada and LJ and those guys up front holding that D line so the kick can go up. They did a good job there, and the Eagles lead 21-0.
Yeah, Matthew's been able to get his kicks off really easy this game.
Braden, besides cross country, you're a basketball man, so tell me about what's going on the hardwood so far this fall.
It's getting closer to basketball season, so we're starting to kick it up more. We're having practice in the athletics period sometimes before school. Not a lot, though, but it's starting to get closer to basketball season, so we're starting to pick it up more.
I know it's kind of a different thing. A lot of these football guys will come over and join y'all, so you don't have the whole team, but I know there's lots of excitement just for the guys you do have.
Yeah.
There's some new guys on the team this year, kind of working their way in.
Yeah, there's a couple, not a lot though, but yeah, it's been a good adjustment for them. I think they've handled it really, really well.
You can look forward to seeing those games right here as well when November, December, January comes around. Another good kick by Dickinson, a line drive. It's caught at the 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, and he's hit there. He had a long open run there. That kick was hard, and it just got down there so fast it was kind of hard to cover. But it was a good boot. If just another foot or two to the left, and that rolls through the end zone as well. The receiver just kind of got to it.
Yeah, that was a really good kick and a really good return there. He made something that looked like they were going to be backed up really far, but made something out of that play.
Yeah, it's good field position. 1st and 10 from the 36. There's 9:08 to go in the first half of play. Conway Christian is leading Johnson County Westside 21-0 at the moment. Again, we'll take a look at the scoreboard here in just a minute, see some other scores around the state. But we got 1st and 10 right now for the Rebels. You're going to send a man in motion coming toward the near side. He'll get it. No, the quarterback keeps it this time, but he doesn't fare any better. I thought I saw a face mask too.
It looks like he either stiff armed or face mask. It looks like his helmet went up a bit though.
I'd like number 64 for Johnson County is wearing yellow shoes, and I do not think that should be allowed. I thought there was a flag on every single play. He ran hard to his left. It was really a good play call because we've been stuffing out the jet sweep, and so they kept it that time, but the Eagles did a good job. And a loss on that play as well. Quarterback gave a stiff arm. Just from our perspective, it looked like it might be a face mask. It must not have been from much closer. That was our comment. 2nd down and long. He's going to roll out to his right. Eagles give good pressure. He's in trouble, but he gets out of it almost. Boy, some big credit to, I think that's Bo Campbell. Bo got just enough of those shoelaces that when he turned upfield, he had some room, and if Bo doesn't trip him up, that boy may still be running.
Yeah, that was a great hustle by Bo to just make a play right there.
And good on the defensive line. They pressured the QB as soon as he got the snap. He had to immediately roll out of the pocket.
Yeah, as soon as he rolled out, he tried to throw it, and then he saw that there was a lot of defenders there, so he was like, I got to tuck it and run it.
So a big 3rd down now. We're ticking under 8 minutes left to go till halftime. Eagles with a lot of momentum right now after a couple of good sustained drives and a big pass completion a moment ago. We'll see if the pass is coming here on 3rd and long. Rebels take it, looking to his left, going to throw it out in the flat. It is complete, and then he makes a nice spin move, and he is right at the sticks for a 1st down.
Yeah, it looked like, I don't know who the DB was. It looked like it was about to be an interception
I thought that too. When he let it go, I thought we're going to pick that off, and then just kind of miraculously, again, it snuck through there. And then he made a nice spin after he caught it and got a 1st down. So good play from the Rebels that time. Give him some accolades, and I'm sorry I did not see his number. I think it's Jonathan Rye. That's who's like, well, no, I don't actually. Now that they've lined up again. Peyton Williamson, maybe. He's lined up on the near side this time. We'll go straight ahead, and Moose doesn't have a lot of room.
Yeah, they knew it was coming. Looks like he's still down.
I have been waiting for Moose to get a carry tonight just so I could say Moose. The Moose is loose. Daryl Johnston was a great fullback for the Cowboys years ago. His nickname was the Moose. Moose didn't have a lot of room to roam that time, though.
Yeah, it looks like he's limping now. Like as soon as he got back in that huddle, he's limping.
And you were right. He stayed down for a minute.
Yeah.
He didn't pop right back up. So
looks like he's limping right now. Pretty bad too.
Yeah, he's still lined up out there. We'll see what they decide to do here on 2nd now and about 13. Moose, he's just trying to. Oh, he can't protect the quarterback.
He can't.
But they don't need it. A big pass down the field, and it's right through his hands.
Yeah, there's a flag though on the play.
Oh man, there was a lot happening there. So Moose was out front of the quarterback trying to be his protecting. Eagles ran right past him because he's limping so bad. I feel bad for him. His leg is hurting. But then the quarterback launched it downfield and had a wide open Peyton Williamson, and it went right through his hands, and now we've got another ineligible player downfield.
Both the times they've been really, really good passes and almost completion, they've been illegal people downfield for JC Westside.
And I'm sorry, I have no idea which lineman it might have been. I didn't. Of course, your eye kind of follows the football. Eagles will turn down the penalty because it's 3rd down. So they'll just let it go. Now we got whistles everywhere right as the snap started. Now the Eagles will take a timeout. Tell you what, we'll take it with them and get undiscombobulated here. We'll be back with more action in just a minute. You're listening to Eagle Football. scoreboard tonight. There we go. Hello. There we go. Sorry. Looking at the scoreboard tonight, we're just kind of surprised. Mountainburg is up 28-14 at Hector. 7 minutes to go till halftime in that one. Just a little bit surprising for us here in the booth as we were looking at that. Of course, a lot of football to be played.
Yeah.
But Hector had kind of been flying high. Looking forward to a showdown with Ida next week. They got some other mountain to climb this week. Now it's 4th down coming out of the timeout. Okay. Well, they punted the football because of the decline penalty. Sorry, I got caught up there. I'm still discombobulated. Punt moves it down. They're going to mark it at the 24-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 there for the Eagles. 6.5 minutes to go until halftime. And the Eagles up 21-0 here.
Yeah, let's see if they can get another scoring drive right here. They won't have a lot of time, and then they'll get the ball back in the second half. So they need to get a score right here to just in the half up 4 scores, and that would be really good for the Eagles.
Eagles will also get the football to begin the second half. So chance to double up potentially. Take care of the first part here. First down. Hand it off straight ahead. Spun around as he gets to the hole. That's Wheeler. As Wheeler trying to get some room between the tackles. Got a little bit and then was drugged down.
Yeah.
But again, it makes it 2nd down and about 8. Brister will check into the game, I believe. We're going to have trips to the left. Now someone's coming out. There we go. Twins to the left. One man out wide to the right. Xander Stone signaling the play here. Play clock still got plenty of time. 13 seconds on it as he gets everybody set. And here we go. Going to take the snap. Quick pass out in the flat to Kyle. Kyle gets a good block from Isaiah. If he can break a tackle, and he does. 35, 40, 45. Cross midfield, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. You can put it on the board. Touchdown, Conway Christian.
Great job of breaking tackles right there by Kyle Kane.
Yes.
Great touchdown.
Yes, Kane can. As he took it to the house. Just a quick completion out in the flat to him. Got a great initial block from Isaiah on the other inside D-back. And then it was off to the races, and he was putting room between him. The further that went, the further away he was getting. Great job. One play from Kyle Kane, and Eagles strike quickly. Love to see that. Senior to senior connection there. Stone to Kane, and it's 27-0. 5:33 to go until halftime. Matthew Corbin on to try to make it 28 as he'll try to add his 4th extra point of the night. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up. Partially blocked. Yeah, somebody got a finger on it, and it falls just short. So we'll stop there. 27-0. We'll stay here through the timeout. Just get a quick kickoff. But what a great play from the Eagle offense right there. Exciting play. Love to see those as well. Gets the crowd into it.
Yeah, 2-play drive right there by the Eagles.
Bryant up 14-0 at Pulaski Academy. Conway and Cabot still 7-7 as they battle here tonight in Conway. It's homecoming. Sheridan's up 8-0. Greenwood is up 14-0. Farmington and Greenbrier in a deadlock at 14 just up the road. Valonia's at home tonight. Alma has gotten a touchdown on the board. They're up 7-0 over the Red Eagles from Faulkner County. Looking around the state at some other scores. East Poinsett County's up. Hector and Mountainburg, we already talked about that one a little bit. Des Arc's up big. Hazen and Poland are in a good game, 12-10 in the first half. So we'll try and keep you updated tonight as we look around the state other scores. Right now, Dickinson with a chance to do another kickoff here. He's booted the last 2 very well. This one is higher and a little bit shorter, but it'll be taken about the 18, after the 20, 25, cuts outside at the 30. The 35 gets some room to the 40. There was a clear block in the back. That was an easy one to call, but I don't think it was. And it'll come up to the 40. So we'll just have to go with what we got on the field there. It'll be 1st and 10 right at the 40-yard line for the Rebels. My alma mater, Clinton, 5-0 over at Dardanelle tonight. They're trailing 7-10 to the Sand Lizards, but they are threatening. See if they can get it back in the end zone in a good 4A battle between 2 really good football teams. 27-0 here, 5:22 to go in the opening half. We'll send twins to the left, one man to the right. Rebel snap, going to roll out to his left across the grain, being chased by Landon Stover. Now he comes out of the pocket, and he's going to be a runner, and he's going to get about 5.
Yep, still up on his feet, looks like.
Just a scrum over there. Howell will be stopped across the 45. And now we've got a whistle and a stoppage and a timeout for Johnson County. We'll take it with them. 5:03 to go in the first half. You're listening to Conway Christian Sports. On now. Okay. Short game. We got a flag that flew in late here on this play. So we're going to have to sort that out. It flew in after the play was over on a second down run. Took the ball up across the 45 on second down. We'll get the signal here from the white hat. Personal foul against Conway Christian. Not what you want to see. That's a 15-yard penalty. I have no idea where it came from or who it was on the backside.
Yeah, even though we're up by a lot, we still got to cut back on the penalties. We don't want the...
I'm not hearing you. There we go. Now go. Now go.
Oh, we just need to cut back on the penalties. Even though we're up big in the first half, we just still need to not have that as a bad habit.
Want to be clean, whatever the score is. 1st and 10 now. Going to roll to his right. He's pressured by Stover. Landon pushes him all the way out to the edge. He's going to turn up field, though, and ride the sideline and end up with a few yards.
Yeah, it looks like he made something out of nothing right there. He looked like no receivers are open downfield. Just made a run, and it got a couple yards.
It's always a tough play because you do a good job on the secondary. You cover everybody. There's nowhere to throw it. D-line does a great job running him out of the pocket, not letting him be comfortable, but then you end up still giving up 5 yards when you do everything well. Just one of those things where a good athletic quarterback made, like you said, made something from not much. Stover was given the pressure there for Conway Christian. 2nd down and about 6. Going to hand it off, going to his left. There goes Moose again. The Moose is loose, but he is surrounded by a wall of pink Eagles. Dickinson was there. Who else was there? Preston Elliott was up in there from his linebacker safety spot. So no gain, actually a couple yard loss on the play, and it'll bring up a big 3rd down. Ball sits at the 36-yard line. They have to get down inside the 30 for a 1st down. Well inside the 30. So big play here, probably 4-down territory, but let's see if we can find out first. Rebels will send 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. They've had some open receivers. They just haven't connected tonight. They're going to go to the air again. He's going to throw it across the middle of the field to nobody in particular. They're running a slant, and Williamson was going to cut to that area, but he was not quite there yet.
Yeah, it looks like he threw it too early right there. Just had to wait a bit more.
Yep. Threw it to a spot. Again, thankfully, the Eagles get a little bit of a break, and now they get a 4th down. So big play here. 4th down, 3:44 to go till the half. Johnson County Westside trying to keep the drive alive here. 1 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation. Quick snap, he's going to roll to his left. Eagles get out there, put some pressure. He's got to throw it. He does to nobody in particular. The Eagles' helmet comes off as Campbell was putting pressure on the quarterback, and he hit him as the pass was being thrown, and then his helmet came off, so I'm not sure what happened there. He seems to be okay as he's trotting off, though, and it's a loss on downs, and we'll flip it and go the other direction now. Good stop from the Eagle defense. Bo's smiling as he comes off, it looks like, so he looks like he's okay. And now the pink jerseys of Conway Christian head back out on offense. Big completion a few moments ago. I've had two this quarter, this direction. Isaiah Brister got one. Kyle Kane got one. We have been having a threat through the air, and that's opened up some running space for McKinney inside as well. It's been working well tonight for Conway Christian.
Yeah, let's see if the Eagles can get a late score right here, or they just want to run the ball and just get into halftime right here.
Twins to each side. One back behind Xander Stone. Xander faked the quick slant. Now he's going to throw it out in the field, and it is incomplete. Number 12, Easton Hartley, had to go up and try to get it. It was well defended over there.
Yeah, it looks like he got hands on it, and then he got hit.
Yep. In fact, he's asking to come out. I think he may have gotten wind knocked out of him good as he went up to try and catch that. Again, he faked the quick slant on the inside, and then Hartley was the secondary route there. Incomplete, though. Second down and 10. It stops the clock with 3:33 to go till intermission. Twins to each side again as the Eagles spread the field a little more. And he's going to pass it again. Got some time. Going to fake it. Now he'll throw it out here in the flat to Kane. Collins hit immediately. Yeah. He just bounces off of it, though, but he will be pushed backward a little bit.
Even though he got hit, he still caught the ball. He was like, number 3, it looks like, was coming really fast at him, though. Still made contact. He still got his hands on the ball.
To me, that's got to be the hardest part of being a receiver, knowing you're fixing to get hit, but having just try to secure that football. Kane did it there, knowing he was going to take a shot. He bounced off of it, though, as it wasn't a tackle. It was just a hit. He was still able to go forward a little bit, but now Eagles have a big third down play. He went out of bounds, so it stops it at 3:25. And the Eagles will have third and long, and they're going to send trips right, 2 left, nobody behind Stone. He's going to throw the football here. He's got some time. Going to launch it deep, middle of the field. McKinney catch, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. You can. Put it on the board. Touchdown, Conway Christian. Caleb McKinney motioned out of the backfield into the slot on the right side. Got lost running right in the middle of that field. And a beautiful touch pass from Stone. And it's 33-0.
Yeah, he didn't run the ball right there. He got it. He went for receiver right there, and then they got a touchdown out of it.
That, a beautiful switch. Now the Eagles will go for 2 here, mostly to try to get to that 35-point threshold. That is the sportsmanship rule. And so that would run the clock in the second half. So you're not just trying to run it up here. You're trying to get to 35, where you can kind of have that in your pocket. And that, after the last blocked kick, that precipitates the need to do this here. 3:16 to go, no clock this play as we're going for the 2-point conversion. Eagles trying to make it a 35-point lead. Xander's going to roll out to his right, looking in the end zone. Now he's going to stop, pump pass, got it. Kane got loose in the back corner. Stone found him, and it's 35-0.
Yep, great patience there by Xander right there. He didn't see anything, then he saw Kyle in the end zone wide open.
And that's just a good play again. As long as you can hold here on defense, when you come out in the second half, the clock will roll. And, of course, when you get to this stage, that's okay with you. You don't want anybody to get hurt, nobody to get injured, anything like that. So, and you get some other guys maybe some reps they wouldn't normally get. I mean, there's lots of things you can do with when you get up by that score. It is 35-14 in Hector as Mountainburg is up 3 touchdowns as they have just scored again. That is a very surprising score around the conference tonight. Max Dickinson, who has booted several beautiful kicks tonight, is back on to give it another go here. Let's see if he can pin the Rebels deep. Everybody ready across the line. Dickinson runs up. Another nice boot, high, hard spiral. It's going to be a hard end over end. Going to be taking him at the 15, 20, 25, 30. Cuts outside at the 35, and he's met by a wall of pink there. As several Eagle players combine on the stop. And then also help him up. You love to see that.
Yeah, great sportsmanship right there.
Carter Harrington made the tackle and then was helping him up. Reese Post in there on the stop as well. And so Johnson County Westside Rebels have 3 minutes and 9 seconds here left to go in the opening half. They will start this drive on about the 32-yard line. The Coleman Christian Band is not able to be here tonight because of fall break, so they will not be performing at halftime. I think maybe the Johnson County band will, and some other things. We'll have some ads and some of that for you here at the halftime break. We're going to talk to a couple of our senior girls as well. So we'll visit with them in just a few minutes here at the half on our broadcast. 1st and 10. Quarterback going to roll to his left. Looking now, he'll tuck it and run. Gets a good block. Now he thought about passing again. Instead, he just gets to the edge. Wrestled out of bounds over there on the far side. Bo Campbell just made a really good play. He had him, and I think it was going to be a horse collar, and so he just let him go.
Yeah, I saw his jersey move a bit, but as soon as Bo saw that he let go, he didn't want to get a flag right there.
And I don't know if it would have been a flag or if it would have been, if it even was a horse collar, but just to be safe, and right there at the sideline, Bo had driven him out of bounds. He does gain about 5 or 6. Again, that's been about the only offensive thing that's netted positive yards. They've had some pass opportunities, just haven't connected.
Yeah, and also they've had a legal man downfield every time they've had open passes.
That's a good point. Moose.
Ooh.
Moose. Moose gets a first down. He rumbles and jumbles up across the 45 to near midfield.
Yeah, that's like their longest run they've had, other than the quarterback runs they've had at this game.
That is the moosiest run you'll ever see, too, just straight ahead on the handoff there and just trying to find some room. Coach Kramer's going to stop this, call a timeout. He wants that defense to tighten up here. You've worked really hard to get this lead. You don't want that to slip away here in these last few minutes. So we'll see if they can do that here. I'm going to check this again just because I'm interested. It is 35-14 with 1 minute and 25 seconds left till halftime. Mountainburg is up by 3 scores over Hector. Hector is driving here at the end of the half. We'll see if they get a score. But, yeah, 35-14. Would not have predicted that. Mountainburg's a good team. I'm not saying that. I just looking at the things that we had to look at before we got here. I would have picked Hector, but that's why you line up and you play the games every single week, and we'll see how that one turns out. Conway still 7-7. Bryant's up 14-0. Some other updates around the state here that we'll look at in just a minute. Clinton and Dardanelle 10-10 at halftime over there. We're nearing halftime here, but it's 1st and 10. Johnson County Westside just across midfield. They get everybody set now as a player comes on late. Twin to the right, one man to the left, moving left to right. Quarterback, again, going to roll out. Going to throw it out in the flat. It's complete immediately. He gets out of bounds, which stops the clock again. Brister, Campbell, and Post were all there, as well as Corbin. He does only get about 4, maybe 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and about 5. Stops the clock again. No, that clock's running. 2:30 left in the half. Equal defense here, trying to finish their work up, get to the locker room up by 5 scores. Not a ton of pep in the step. And now the clock stopped, 2:27. Twins left, one guy to the right on 2nd down and 5. Quick snap, going to give it straight ahead to Moose, and that time Moose meet Maddox Jones.
Yeah, look, there's another flag on the play. Hopefully this is not, and it looks like someone's down.
Yep, got a couple
Injured
things.
Player, and there's a flag.
He does not, he is in pain.
Looks like he's grabbing his arm, or he's grabbing, his shoulder.
Number 75, it looks like, from JC Westside is down. There's a flag as well on the far side. So we will take an injury timeout with them, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Conway Christian Football. I don't know. All right, welcome back to Mission Field. We did have an injured player for Johnson County. We appreciate so much our ambulance and our fire guys that are always here. They're at every football game. They come to the guys' practice a whole lot, especially in the hot weather. Always on site. We appreciate Miss Keisha, our trainer, more than we can say, too, for all that she does for our athletes. They've got him over on the far sideline. Looking at him, look like a shoulder, maybe an arm. So he is one of their linemen. As we mentioned earlier, they've only got less than 20 dressed out. So the cupboard doesn't have a lot of other guys that have to come in. So we'll see how they try to replace him on the line. 2nd and 10 as we come back to action. Fumbled snap, and he's in trouble. Everett, though, overruns it, but the Eagles, he got out of that. Oh, my goodness. Harry Houdini, I think about 7 Eagles had a chance at him in the backfield, and he just kept sidestepping and made a positive gain out of a terrible play.
Yeah, he lost the snap, looked like 5 yards. And then after that, he made like a couple yards. I don't know how many yards, but
it should have lost about 5.
Yeah, should have lost a lot of yards.
Just the headspace to grab the football after the rough snap and then just do anything with it was pretty amazing. 3rd downs, about 6. Gets everybody set now. Quarterback takes the snap, going to roll to his left. Landon out there giving chase. He's going to throw it way down the field. Eagles get a beat on it and pick it off. What a great interception from Conway Christian.
Looks like Preston on that.
Preston Elliott, number 13, came from the safety spot, watched the football, ran right to the spot, high pointed it, went up and got it, and picked it off. That is a great defensive play from the Eagles secondary. When he threw the football, the guy looked open.
Yeah, he did look open. There was a lot of time, though, it looked like. It was in the air for a while.
And then Preston, again, just got that beat on the football because it was in the air for quite a bit and made a very nice play on it. So 1st and 10 now for Conway Christian. I think they would like nothing more than to just let this clock run out here. Now we've got we got a mess. I think they got plenty of time on the play clock, though, as we switch out a player. Okay, got all that set up now. Still getting time to snap the football. So 1st and 10. Xander going to throw it, coming across the middle on the near side. Ooh, that is a good defensive play because that ball hit Kane in the hands, and then number 1, Zane Smith, knocked it right out of those hands as it was up above his head to make the catch.
Yeah, that was good coverage right there for JC Westside.
Let's see. It may not have mattered anyway. There is a flag down. And the official getting his instructions. It looks like it's on the Eagles because he's talking to Westside. See what they want to do here. 1:05 is on the game clock till halftime. Eagles up 35-0. False start against Conway Christian. They'll decline it since it was a no-gain play and take the down. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. And the Eagles will go back to work here. Same formation, twins to the short side, the right side of the field to Xander. Kyle alone on the near side. He'll take the snap, going to throw it again, looking toward Kane, going to loft it up deep down the field. It's for Brister, and it is incomplete. That's pass interference, and there's the flag. It's a tough spot. He was just kind of out here by himself. He was step for step with Brister, but when the ball got there, he went into Isaiah instead of playing the football. And so that will be a pass interference penalty. It's 15 yards from the original line of scrimmage. Not a spot foul. It will stop the clock momentarily and move the Eagles up to a 1st down, up beyond the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Eagles are being aggressive here at the close of the half, trying to finish off probably the last reps for the first team guys, I would imagine here. Take the snap. This time, Xander's going to look the other way and just do it too high. Yep. He had Easton Hartley open in the flat over there. Just threw it a little taller.
Yeah.
Threw it to Kyle's height instead of Easton's maybe. But it does fall incomplete, or it goes out of bounds incomplete. Again, I'll mention Miss Keisha is working with the EMTs here to try to help the young man who was injured, just how much we appreciate her and all that she does for our athletes here at Conway Christian. Quick completion out here in the flat to Kyle. If he can break a tackle, stuff's going to happen. He breaks one. He's run outside. Almost broke the second one, and then he will go down. Number 3, Jonathan Rye, just kind of grabbed and held on for dear life.
Yeah, Kyle is big, so it was hard to take him down for them.
Kyle makes a play, moves the chains again. Clock moves, 43 seconds and counting. 1st and 10 up now to the 45-yard line. Stone will take the snap, looking to come this way again. Now still looking. Now he's pressured in the pocket. Has to roll out, launch it downfield, complete and tackled. Good throw and catch by everybody involved.
Yep.
Number 15, Matthew Corbin, is the recipient that time.
To stop the clock.
The Eagles will call a timeout here with 28 seconds to go. Corbin made a nice reception there in the middle of the field as he worked his way open. Got a good catch and then was tackled immediately, so good defensive play as well from the Rebels, but it is a first down for Conway Christian.
Yeah, like you said earlier, I hope that guy's okay over there. It looks like there's a lot of people over there helping him.
Yeah, still the group over there visiting with him. Of course, we do have great local medical facilities as well. Baptist very close and Conway Regional just across town. We appreciate both those hospitals. They work with the school a lot and do things for us and help us with education and help our nursing staff. We do our scoliosis and eye test and different things. And those hospitals and nurses help out. The UCA nursing program helps out. We're appreciative of what we have here in Conway for sure. And speaking of that, the Eagles will not be back in Conway for a couple weeks. They have a couple of back-to-back road trips. They will head to Mountain Pine next Friday night, and then they will head to Magazine the Friday night after that. So those are two really important games as well, just because of playoffs and kind of who's going to vie for that 3rd and 4th spot based on how our records sit right now. And then we'll be back home for senior night versus Hector in 3 weeks. So we'll go over that schedule again in just a few minutes. Only one more home game on the schedule for these guys, even though we're in mid-October. 1st and 10, Stone takes the snap out of the timeout. He's immediately pressured, and he's in trouble and going to get sacked. He does lunge forward to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but the clock is ticking down under 20 seconds.
Looks like they're trying to get a score right here.
Yep, Eagles receivers hurry back and do get to the line of scrimmage so they can throw it again. He's under pressure again. Stone rolls out, going to loft it downfield, just too tall for Caleb McKinney.
Yeah, they pressured him really good on these last 2 plays, made him have to think fast.
As I say pretty often about Caleb, you have to hand it to him because he probably can't reach it. And that one was just a little too tall for him as he'd snuck out of the backfield, had some room in front of him, just one of those kind of backyard plays. And now we've got a whistle and timeout. This one's going to be charged to Johnson County. I believe both teams may still have one remaining. I'm not sure. But this will probably be the last play of the half, barring something special. There's only 7 seconds left. It's 35-0. Eagles, again, right where they want to be in a game like this. They want to get the win and give some other guys some reps probably here in the second half and just, have a much of an injury-free night as you can. And so they're in a good spot. Hampton is up 22-14 over Carlisle at the half. Murfreesboro leading Dirks 24-3 at the half in 2A football. Again, Mountainburg up 35-22 over Hector. That game is in Mountainburg. I think I wrongly said that it was in Hector, but that game is at Mountainburg, and so that adds another kind of layer of interest to that one. Conway has built a 27-14 lead now over Cabot in their homecoming game tonight. Looking for Greenbrier, Bologna scores. We'll get those here in just a minute as we're back to action. 3rd and 10. Well, all that matters is the 7 seconds left on the clock here until halftime. Stone going to take the pass, going to roll out. He is in all kinds of trouble.
And
he gets away from it enough to throw it downfield, and it's out of bounds, and that's it. Clock ran out as Xander was pressured immediately and just had to roll away, and the Eagles come up empty. But, folks, here's the good news. When we come back to action, the clock will start and it won't stop. 35-0, so Conway Christian will have a very fast second half of play for the Eagles because of the sportsmanship rule. So we'll note that. Thank you for joining us very much tonight. We'll have some of our ads, and we appreciate all these folks that do ads for us at halftime for all that they do to support Conway Christian Athletics. That's why we're able to bring you the games here tonight. So as the ads play, you'll sure be able to see them and support those folks as well. We'll take a break. We are going to talk to some of our senior girls here in just a few minutes, and we'll be back in just a moment to do that. You're listening to Eagle Football.
For those that don't know, this is potentially will be still begging, but it's going to be Kyle's last year to be our PA announcer. he is moving to Northeast Arkansas to serve in a new church up there and do what God's called him to do. And we're definitely happy for him in that sense, but disappointed that we're going to lose him as the voice of the Eagles. He's the only voice of the Eagles I've ever known. So we don't know if he'll be here our last home game, so we've got you something. It's just a small thank you. And just how much we appreciate everything, who you are, what you've meant to me. As a friend, and always, okay? So we got you this, and we put it in your desk. Pray that as they go and do the things that you've called them to do, that you give them boldness and confidence and strength and courage. We know that you've given them the gift to do what you've called them to do. We just ask that you help prepare a path for him, help guide him, lead him, direct him, and all those things. And just know that he is always an eagle and will always be loved by his family.
Give it up, give it up.
YouTube is Kyle Cochran. Kyle has been the press box voice of the Eagles for several years, been a great supporter of the athletic program. His children came through, and his wife, Mindy, is a pillar of our preschool program and had my kids in preschool as they came through there. And he is also a pastor, and he is moving to a different part of the state, and so this is his last season. Ms. Cochran is actually leaving our school at the end of the semester, and we are certainly sad to see them go. But so thankful for them following the Lord's lead and doing that, because I know that's what they're doing, and they're going where the Lord wants them, and we wish them nothing but the very best. But for us, I'm sad to see them go. But that was Coach Kramer just praying and giving a gift to Kyle for all of his service to Eagle Athletics, just of appreciation. And so if you were watching that online and maybe weren't sure what's going on, I was watching it as well, and then afterwards thought I would jump on and say something about that. So we have got, in fact, we've got a couple of our senior girls on the way up, and we'll just go ahead and talk to them as they're on the way. On the big board now, they've got a message to Kyle Cochran. So, Katie, can you come stand right here and put this one on? And I'm going to get out of the way. Well, we'll have to do one at a time. You know, it's like preschool. We got to take turns, right? So we'll start with you, and then we'll talk to Jacqueline. Wait, you're not on yet. You're about to be. Look what he's going to do right here. Watch there. You're on YouTube for the whole world. Can you switch that to her? Okay. Oh, let me do this too, Katie.
No, Peyton. Hello.
All right. So, Katie, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you,
Okay,
Dr.
I can't hear you yet. Let me do this. Now try.
Hello.
Introduce yourself to all of the Eagle fans out there.
What's up, Eagle team? It's me, Katie Owens, co-captain of the cheer team.
Co-captain cheer team. What year in school are you?
I'm a senior.
And what activities are you involved in?
I do cheer, I do tennis, I do student council,
Okay.
I do journalism.
Tell us about tennis. Y'all season just finished up, or is finishing up? Are y'all still playing? Or?
We have state Monday.
Okay. Where's it at?
It is here. It's at the Conway Tennis Center.
Okay. What time do y'all play? And are you on singles, doubles? What
I
do you
play
got?
doubles. Me and Chloe Hughes are going to be playing it like late at night because singles goes first and then doubles, but it's
Okay.
an all-day thing. So
Okay. So coming up this Monday, though.
yes, this Monday.
All right. So right here in town, if you've never been out, Conway has a wonderful tennis center. It's over across from the high school, Don Pepe's and stuff, kind of in that area. But y'all will be playing in doubles
Yes.
over there. And Chloe Hughes is another one of our senior girls. So I'd love for you to go out and support them. Student Council just finished with homecoming week as well.
Yes.
So what all went on during that as a member of Student Council? What do you do for that?
Well, we had to go up and decorate the school before the week started, and we
Looked
had
great,
all the,
by the way.
Thank you. All the fun dress-up days, and then I don't know, we don't do as much with homecoming because the parents plan the actual dance, but We just decorate the hallways and pick the fun spirit days.
Well, I think you had a very good week, though. It was very fun.
It was very fun.
Speaking
we had a
of
good theme.
Yeah, I did not love the theme.
Oh.
When 2000s are like your retro theme, someone who lived through the 2000s, I felt a little old, but you know.
Well, we had called it Y2K, and Miss Mooney was like, people are going to think it's like the genuine year 2000 and that your theme is like apocalypse.
Right.
And we were like, no.
Yeah, that's okay.
So,
turned out good. No, I'm just kidding. I had a really, really good time. So, speaking of homecoming, will you pass the headset there to the homecoming queen?
Passing the headset to my queen forever, Jocelyn Goss.
Hey, that's not my name. Hey, don't let me forget my phone now.
Thank you, Mr. Kane. You're a good man. This section sponsored by Mr. Kane bringing me a Diet Dr. Pepper that he does every week. Mountain Dew. Thank you, Peyton. I'm not very smart. Well, I'm nervous because I'm in the presence of royalty and I really don't know what to say. Jacqueline Goss. Jacqueline Goss.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations first on being homecoming queen.
Thank you.
Introduce yourself to all the Eagle folks out there.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline Goss.
What year are you?
I'm a senior.
And what are you involved in at Conway Christian?
I do cheer, co-captain cheer. I play tennis and the soccer captain. And then I also participate in track and bowling.
Bowling.
Oh, yeah.
That's an interesting sport to be involved in for sure. You are a little scary on the soccer pitch. I'm not going to lie. Like, I love watching y'all play soccer.
It's so much fun.
That'll be a springtime sport. Obviously, it'll be right here on the same field. So I'll go ahead and encourage you to come out and watch the girls and the guys.
We should live stream it.
We can. And with this capability, hopefully we'll be able to do that. We just have to find someone who's a little more knowledgeable than me, I think, to talk about it. But on the soccer pitch, great team. Girls had a good season last year. Now, are you still playing tennis too with
Yes,
state?
sir. Well, actually, I didn't make it to state.
Okay.
But I did play tennis.
Did play this year. So state is Monday. So some of our kids are playing in that. Homecoming queen. Did you have any idea that you would be? We had six wonderful nominees. You're great as well, obviously, and was voted number one.
Yes, sir.
How surprised were you?
Well, my initial reaction was very delayed because they messed up my name.
A little bit, yeah. They called you Jocelyn.
They did.
That is not your name. Your name is
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline Goss.
Which is weird because they said it right 2 times beforehand.
Yeah.
So I don't really know.
Yeah. It just happens.
Mhm.
But so once it sunk in, though, how excited?
I was really excited. I was overwhelmed with a lot of shock and emotion because everyone was just so nice and supportive.
Well,
So
I will tell you, it's well-deserved. You are a great example at our school of Christ and everything we want our homecoming queen to be. So congratulations on that.
thank you.
Anything exciting going on for you the next few weeks in school of your senior year?
Not really.
Not really? College chosen yet?
No, I actually applied to 4 colleges today before the game. Yeah.
Okay, good. Good use of fall break for sure. Who's in the lead right now? Do you know? Still a lot of decisions to make, a lot of praying to do.
Probably Baylor University or
Sikkim, go Bears.
Or University of Arkansas.
Okay. I know you'll make a great decision. Looking forward to seeing that, and we will see you back for sure at soccer.
Yeah, you'll catch me, I guess, next year for football because I have to pass the crown. So
that's true. You'll be back at least once next year.
Yep.
So. Well, can you hand the headset to Kyle Kane's girlfriend?
Oh,
because
I sure can.
Kyle has had quite the first half. I'm sure you're. First off, Peyton, introduce yourself to all the Eagle fans out there.
My name is Peyton Day. I'm the senior high cheerleader captain. So, yeah.
And longtime girlfriend of
Kyle Kane.
And we just mentioned that because what a great first half. Have you been cheering extra for him during the first half?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what all are you involved in at Conway Christian?
I do cheer, and that's pretty much it.
But you're going to come bowl, maybe?
Maybe. I actually went bowling today.
Oh, and how'd that go?
It went good. I won. So.
Okay, well, good.
My score was 102, so I don't know if that's good for
we'll work on that. It's a good place to start for the bowling team. You are the first in a line of days that are coming through Conway Christian. So tell us about your whole family.
So I'm the oldest. I'm the only girl. And then I have 3 younger brothers. One is in 10th grade, Carson. He's number 17.
Yes.
So you'll see him on the field as well. I have Ransom is my second youngest brother. He is in 7th grade. And then Hampton is in 5th grade. So, yeah.
Hampton was in Miss Crow's class a couple years ago, and we still love Hampton at our house for sure. So, what is some things going on at Conway Christian? I know it's been a busy semester, homecoming, student council, all sorts of things going on. What have you liked so far through senior year?
Well, I've loved homecoming. It was so much fun. I loved being on court. The opportunity to just even be on court was amazing, and I had so much fun. Classes have been good, too. They've been good to me. I haven't had too many hard things to do yet. So
Good.
that's good.
All three of these young ladies were on our homecoming court, and all three of these ladies are incredible representatives of Christ and of Conway Christian as well. And so we're very glad to have them up here tonight and talk to all three of y'all. We have one more home game. Y'all come back so you can be on. Just and wave and tell everyone hello there. Get you all in the camera there. And again, three of our wonderful young ladies at Conway Christian seniors this year. I know they would appreciate prayers as they make college decisions and all those sorts of things. But girls, very glad to have y'all with us tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, and they've got responsibilities. They go get ready to cheer in the second half, and so we'll take a break as well. Eagles are leading 35-0 here at the halftime break. Westside band. Wonderful performance. You are now dismissed. The band is led by drum major Zane Tigley, directed by Liam Seth O'Daniels, and visual coordinator Andy Leisha O'Daniels. Our next event will be Tuesday at Region 8 Marching Assessment at Northside in Fort Smith. Please wish the Westside Rebels a wonderful performance as they represent the Westside community and their second ever performance as a band.
At First Service Bank, we believe in the power of community. For years, we've been fostering a culture of giving back, supporting local initiatives, and helping our communities become First Service strong.
Service is our middle name, so to speak, at First Service Bank. That's what we want to shift for to our customers in every single transaction. We're invested in these folks, and we want to help them as much as we possibly can in every single facet of their financial lives.
Lockwood Electric is a commercial industrial service contractor with an average of 40 employees. Founded in Conway, Arkansas in 1995, Lockwood Electric has served our community and state for 29 years. Lockwood has the skill and expertise to handle all of your electrical needs. From small service-oriented jobs to large commercial and industrial projects, we have the professionals to get your project done on time in the right way. If you need electrical work, give us a call. We're always glad to help at Lockwood Electric.
Is that? Sorry, I could hear myself, so I didn't know. Okay. Appreciate our tech crew keeping us in line here tonight. I was going to take a quick look around. We're nearing second half kickoff. Second half will be quick. There'll be 24 minutes of play. It won't stop a whole lot, and so we will not have a ton of time. Conway has opened up a little bit of a lead, 27-14 here home tonight versus Cabot. It's going to be interesting to see kind of what Cabot did tonight. Conway's a good football team. Our Miss Demetrius Crow, our elementary principal, her son is finishing up his career over there, and they run the Wild Crow. And Carter's gotten some big plays and a touchdown last week out of the Wild Crow formation, so I hope he's having a good night tonight. Bryant is up 14-6 only at Pulaski Academy. Thought they might be up a little more. Hampton is over Carlisle, 22-14. Murfreesboro, 24-3 over Dirks. Of course, Dirks, you may have seen on Facebook in a contest trying to get an upgrade to their stadium. We've been trying to vote and help out the Outlaws a little bit. Poen is leading Hazen, 32-26. Desark's up 38-8 over Mark Tree. Big gap there. Cross County and East Poinsett County in a close one, 8-6. As the Cross County much improved, always good, but felt like maybe all the pieces were together for them this year to make a run. Mountainburg and Hector, again, the surprise tonight, 35 right now to 22 was the score of that at the half. They have kicked off in the second half, so we'll keep our eye over there as well. Those were the other 2A games. Mount Ida up 21-0 over Magazine at Magazine, so kind of what we expected there. But again, that Mountainburg, a little bit of a surprise, so we'll see how that progresses. That game is in Mountainburg. I falsely said it was in Hector early on, but when I found the broadcast, that was not the case. Hector has the football and is threatening here early, so we'll again monitor that. We've got a good one here. Eagles got to be happy with that first half, both performance and where they sit. They want to come in a game like this. They want to get a lead. They want to keep everybody healthy as much as they can. They want to get some playing time. This team has a whole lot of sophomores on there with a whole lot of promise, and you'd love to get them some passes and some carries, some tackles, kind of whatever, as they work on the years to come. There's only one junior on this football team. So next year, Caleb Everett will be, if things hold true, the only senior on the football team. So that means the sophomores and juniors of next year, so this year's sophomores, and then those who move up from ninth grade, going to have a lot of water to carry the next couple years. And so you want to get them some experiences if you can. The Rebels are ready to kick off here in the second half. They'll kick it left to right. Eagles will move right to left in the second half. Good to talk to those three of our senior girls here at halftime. Three wonderful senior girls. It's kind of a weird onside type kick. Eagles get it, and then there's a scrum for it. The whistle finally blows after a minute. Corbin made the recovery there for the Eagles. Again, kind of just an odd kick, but turns out okay. And now it's 1st and 10, Conway Christian. And again, the clock begins to move. 11 minutes and 40 seconds. So just for fun here, we're going to time this as well and just kind of see how long the quarter actually lasts versus clock time. New players in, so it's going to maybe take me just a second to get everybody's name correct, but it looks like a lot of different folks in the lineup for the Eagles. First play is going to be a handoff to the right to number 3, and he's going to get to the outside. That's Wheeler. He cuts, gets near a first down, and finally a group of Rebels lines him in. Hudson Wheeler with a nice carry there on first down.
Yeah, that looked like his second or third rush of the game. It got a lot of yardage right there.
Speedy out of the backfield. Caleb is a hard man to tackle and a hard runner. And he's speedy, but he's not Hudson Wheeler speed. So it's just a little different to kind of see him fly out of there, coming out of that backfield. First down now. Eagles send a man across the formation in motion, coming to the near side. Gets everybody set, and now they'll turn, call the signals, and he'll take the snap. Going to hand it off straight away to Wheeler. Cuts inside. Hudson with a nice move. Breaks through one tackle. Gets through one more. Almost drugged down. Did a good job hanging onto the football.
Yeah, it looks like he got pulled down by the jersey right there.
Moose was there close for the Rebels. But it does get about 3 yards. Second down and 7. Again, it's what the Eagles would like. Just keep the ball moving, stay in possession, positive yards on each play. Not in a big hurry to do anything. No reason to be. Coach Woodson has not come back to the box with us. He's staying down on the sideline here to probably have some face-to-face talk with some of his younger guys playing offense. Boy, Wheeler did a hard run that time, and he hit a player hard for Johnson County Westside. and nobody really moved. Wheeler didn't really go backwards. The player from JC Westside didn't really move either. Big collision. Brings down 3rd and a couple. Ball sits just inside the 40-yard line. And they have to get down to about the 37, close to there. So not a long way to go here, but a big 3rd down with 9.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Twins to the right, one man to the left. Quarterback gets set, takes the snap, going to hand it straight ahead to Wheeler, who makes a man miss, then gets a first down over right tackle. Good job from Hudson.
Yeah, 4 runs in a row by Hudson. He's got some really good yards. Looks like Carter Harrington's coming in for him.
We saw Carter with some great carries in the earlier game this season from that tailback spot, and he's going to be a different runner than Wheeler. Wheeler is going to be your fast, dodgy guy out of the backfield, hard to tackle. Harrington's going to try to run you over. And so you like that differentiation in style, too, to make it hard on the other team to tackle whoever's carrying the football. Here he goes on first down, high snap. Now it's trouble. Stone has to keep it, but he makes something great out of it as he gets another first down. Weird kind of exchange there in the backfield, and Xander just had to make good, but made a good run.
Yeah, I wonder if that was meant for a pass fake and a run fake and a run by the quarterback, or just a bad handoff, and he knew he had to run with it.
Just did the best he could, and that was a 9-yard pickup. So 2nd down and just about a yard here. He'll turn. There's Harrington going straight ahead. About 3 guys combine on the stop. He's going to be near a first down. Probably just short. They're going to eye it up, and I believe it's 3rd down for Conway Christian. 8 minutes left to go in this 3rd quarter. As again, I told you, it's going to go by quickly. Imagine for the guys from Coal Hill, that's probably okay with them too. Again, a little bit of a depleted roster with some injuries and just not a ton of players out, and a trip home to make. We hope they make safely here in a bit. 3rd down now for Conway Christian. Harrington is still in the backfield with Stone, and he will get the handoff, and he is in trouble. No, that's Wheeler, but who didn't matter. 2 guys from the left side of the D line for Johnson County Westside almost took the handoff.
Yeah, it looks like they were expecting the run there. It looks like they ran. I don't think they've passed this whole second half, so I guess they were expecting the run right there.
Yep, they were geared up for it there, and they stopped it. Again, as Wheeler had barely got the football before there was anything he could even begin to do. So, tough spot for the running back. See if the Eagles can fix that up here. Again, Conway Christian taking their time, letting the play clock run down. Just trying to keep things moving ahead here in this 4th quarter. He'll take the snap, going to give it ahead to Wheeler, cuts off to the right side, and going to be stopped short. Oh, my stars. He didn't go forward or backward. He went up. I don't know who it was on the defensive side, but when they pushed him, since there was someone behind him, he didn't go backwards. He just got about.
Yeah, they just all picked him up right there.
Hudson's never been that tall in his life. That was a great moment for him. He was 6'3" for just a second. They didn't blow it dead because of that. And it was short of the line to gain, so it will be a turnover on downs. And here come the Rebels back out, trying to get some offense going here in this 3rd quarter of play. They'll send one wide to the left, twins to the right. Same formation they've had all game. They'll hand it off straight ahead. There's some room in the middle. Now he's got a lot more room. Grayson, nice cut to the outside. Eagles run him down up across the 40, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, that was a good run right there. He found an opening and took advantage of that.
Number 3, Jonathan Rye, with a good run and a first down. I'll comment for Johnson County, they can't really change their lineup much. They've just got who they've got. There are 11 guys on the field. I only see one person standing on the sideline at this point for JC. So their roster has 15. We had a player hurt earlier tonight. They may be down to just 12 or 13 guys. So hats off to them for playing hard and for doing what they're doing with the people they've got. Here's Rye again. He breaks 2 tackles.
Good run.
Yeah. What did he do there off that left side?
It just looks like he made contact with someone earlier in that run, and then he shed him off the tackle and then got extra yards.
Running hard there is the sophomore for the Rebels. Speaking of sophomores, the Conway Christian Junior High went to Johnson County and got a win last night, so congratulations to our junior high guys. Ball is at midfield for 2nd down and 2. Quarterback's going to pass. We got flags down everywhere. Pass is complete in the flat. No, it's incomplete. Got wrestled away from him. Number 1 had it. Number 7, Isaiah, was there for Conway Christian. There are flags down early in the play, though, a couple of them. So the officials will talk, and we'll see. It's second down and short before the flags and the incomplete pass. He's talking to Johnson County. Now he's pointing to Conway Christian like it's on Johnson County. So I believe it'll be against the Rebels here. We'll wait for the official signal. It is a false start. Just enough movement to do something there. And so that moves it back 5 yards to the 45-yard line. So now, instead of second and a couple, it's second and about 7.
Yeah, it seems for JC Westside, every time they've had a good pass play or a catchable ball, there's been flags. That can be costly late in their season.
Yep. Had a little something going there. Doesn't say they won't, but that does hurt them here. Now they got second down. They're going to give it to Rye again. He spins. Nice spin move, and he crosses midfield, gets a first down, and finally wrestled down by a group of Eagles. Number 11, Micah Tucker, and number 17, Carson Day, combined on the tackle.
Yeah, he's had 3 good runs. He's been like Caleb in the first half, the first couple possessions or runs he's had.
Carson Day was just mentioned at halftime. Peyton, his sister, was up here talking with us, so glad we get to call his name tonight. Good tackle there from Carson. Move it over to the 45 of the Eagles, 1st and 10 for JC Westside. New set of downs here as they go to work. Shotgun snap, going to pass. Eagles get to the backfield. He launches it deep down the field. Ball is up in the air, and a great defensive play. Boy, good play from both of those guys. Johnson County ran a good route, and Isaiah Brister ran with him step for step and knocked away a really good throw.
Yeah, great keeping up with the receiver and looking at the ball at the same time. Good deflection, too.
And not committing a pass interference there. Checked all the boxes there, did Isaiah Brister. So good job to him on that big play. And that brings it back to 2nd and 10. That would have been down inside the 20, so about a 30-yard pass that the Eagles knock away, so no harm, no foul. 2nd and 10 now. Quarterback going to hand it off again to Rye inside. This time the Eagles, they don't trap him up, though. Yep. Eagles got to him, but did not wrap him up, and so he spun right out of it and kept going. Dickinson, number 14, Ridge Harden there on the stop with Max. They do stop him for a minimal gain after he kind of got loose there. And it'll be a 3rd down. 53, Gavin Deal in there as well from his defensive end spot. And a big 3rd down opportunity here. There's only 2 minutes left here in this 3rd quarter. Twins to the left, 1 man to the right, shotgun. Low snap, he rolls out, going to throw it out to the flat. It is incomplete. Just bounced as it went out there for number 1, Zane Smith, and falls harmlessly to the turf, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, that was a great pressure by Ridge. He forced him out and had to make a decision really quick.
You said that was Ridge in the backfield?
Yeah.
Good job, Ridge, on the pressure there. And a 4th down. Again, I think the punting and stuff sort of out of the equation now. Minute and a half left to go in the 3rd quarter with the clock running. You're going to go for this here. So JC will line up to do so, even though it's 4th and 10. Twins to the left, 1 man to the right. Quarterback takes a snap, rolling out to his left, still looking. Eagles got all kinds of pressure. He heaves it downfield, and it's just knocked away, incomplete. Knocked down, had a couple of guys back there. 55 is my man Jackson Taylor. Was Ridge back there again too, I think?
Yeah, I think a lot of the Eagles were back there pressuring him.
So that ends that rally from JC Westside. The clock continues to move, but we turn over on downs. 1st and 10 now for Conway Christian from their own 45-yard line. And they'll go back to work here momentarily. We'll send twins to the right, 1 man to the left. He'll take the snap, going to hand it off straight ahead. That's again to, look at this. Here he goes.
Oh,
Hudson Wheeler, you can't. Put it on the board, touchdown, Conway Christian. Hudson Wheeler with his 2nd long touchdown run of the year. He had one the other night in a very similar fashion, and he puts that one on the scoreboard. Great play for Hudson right up the middle, and he just made something happen. See him cut off the right side. He comes back to his left, and then it was a foot race, and he won it. Outran everybody to the end zone and put 6 on the board for the Eagles. That runs the clock out of the 3rd quarter. We will try the extra point just to put a bow on it. Everybody ready. Snap is back. Hold is down. Boy, he blocked that. Yeah, he was back there in a
Kind of
hurry.
looked like he. I mean, the refs have a better view. It looks like he ran before the snap right there.
He was sure there in a hurry.
He was.
Laws of physics, but he got there fast. But we'll show you this run again. Great handoff coming to the right. Got some blocks inside. Cut it back to the left, and then look at him just get through that hole and outrun everybody. And Hudson Wheeler put 6 on the board. But PJ taught him that. His sister who graduated last year. Just an update. We go back and look at Mountainburg, and it's a little bit of a different game now. It's the third quarter. Hector is stormed back, and it's 38-41. Late in the third quarter there. But Mountainburg is still on top by 3. Again, that was kind of our most surprising score of the night. And we'll continue to monitor that, kind of see how that goes. We have played Mountainburg. Obviously, we still have Hector to play. That'll be senior night, our last home game of the year. So we'll see the Wildcats down the road for sure. Always a good team over at Hector. Good competition with those guys. Junction City up 13-0 on Gurdon. Mount Ida's up around the conference. Don't see any other conference scores at the moment. We'll go up and look and see how Conway's doing. They're still ahead here at homecoming. Bryant's up at only 14-6 in their game. Looking for Greenbrier and Valonia, kind of see how they're doing tonight. We'll find them here in just a minute as they've kind of slid down on the scoreboard. All right, Braden, one more quarter, as that one went by very fast.
Yeah.
In fact, let's see here. I have that 12-minute quarter. It took 13 minutes and 29 seconds, start to finish. So.
Yeah, we'd probably be halfway through the third right now if they went up by University Road 35 points to nothing.
Bologna down now 17-0 versus Alma, and now Greenbrier is in a little trouble as they are down by a touchdown 28-21 in the third quarter against Farmington. Of course, Farmington's a good team too. I had that circled as a big matchup in the 5A tonight. Dickinson back on to kick it away. Good kick, end over end, hard turning, going to be taken. Oh, he bobbled it. Yep. Picked it back up, though. Now he's got a little room, and now the Eagles converge, but he spins out of a tackle, spins out of another one. He is still on his feet up to the 45-yard line, up to the 40-yard line, excuse me.
Yeah, like I said earlier, he muffed it and then got it back and then made something out of nothing again.
Again, just want to give encouragement to these guys from Johnson County Westside. They are playing hard. They are low in numbers and struggling a little bit to put points on the board. But from the first quarter to the fourth, their level of intensity has stayed the same. They're playing hard, giving it everything they've got on the field, and that's earns respect for sure. So appreciate that effort that they're giving. Again, these guys have played pretty much every snap because they're about the only guys that are out there. 1st and 10 as they go back to work on offense, and now they have a stoppage. I don't see a flag.
Flag on the play.
No, Eagles had too many men on the field. Because now Brister comes off, and I think you're trying to get everybody or other guys in the game and just get a little illegal participation. Eagles had 12 guys in the formation, so right when the ball was about to be snapped, that's why the flag came in. 12 men on the field. So we'll reset it to 1st and 5 from the 45 now and go back to work. Here go the Rebels. Low snap, going to take it, hand it straight ahead, gets past the first wave. Second wave, though, corrals him in after a couple yards gain.
Yeah, he's had some good runs this second half, but the Eagles were ready there and stopped him on that play.
L.J. Scott in there on a tackle. Kendall Willis in there on a tackle, I believe.
Short game brings up 2nd down.
54. Is 54 Justice?
Yeah, Justice.
Okay, that's Justice in there on the tackle. Don't have him on my roster, so glad to see him getting a tackle in there tonight. And we've added some great new students this year at Conway Christian. We're sure thankful for them. 2nd down and about 3 after the penalty before 1st down in the short gain. He'll give it again off the right side. Boy, there's nothing there this time. The Eagles have tightened up on those run plays after last drive. I believe that's Justice again. Gavin Deal in there to help on the stop. And another short gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
1st and 5 has turned into 3rd and 2. Not a whole lot on 1st and 2nd down there for the Rebels. Good job by the Eagle defense. come out to third down now. They'll send a wide out to the left, the open side of the field, the boundary. Twins to the right on a third down play. Man coming in motion to the near side. He'll get it on the little jet pop pass. Eagles corral him, turn him back inside, but he gets a first down and a little more. Nico Estrada giving chase there in the middle of the field.
Yeah. That run is good for a Rebels first down.
And it'll be first down. Not a flag. Okay, they're just going back to huddle. I thought they were walking backwards like there was a flag. But they were not. Just moving backwards there. First and 10 now from the 45-yard line. Drew Miller, you're on our prayer list. That's all I know to tell you, my brother. Oh, bad snap. It's low. He just dives on it. Boy, that's a tough play. You don't know he had room behind him to pick it up and do something with it, but he just did the smart thing. Ethan Burks was giving chase, and so he dove on it. It's going to be a big loss and bring up second down and long. Drew Miller is one of our biggest Eagle fans. Graduate of Conway Christian, spent some time working with Drew Miller. He's the president of Bob Goblia, which I hope he remembers from a few years ago. Miller Spectacular Shows will actually be at Conway Christian here in a few weeks doing our family night here on the parking lot. We love when they come out and have a great time with them. So, Drew, good to hear from you on YouTube tonight. You do need to get help, though. Second down and long. He'll take the snap, going to keep it himself on the quarterback, run out to the right, gets to the edge. Eagles finally drive him out of bounds. He gets back about halfway to the original line of scrimmage. Wheeler there on the tackle, and they're going to mark him right at midfield, and it's going to bring up a third down. Brennan, I know it's probably a little early, but any idea when the first scrimmages and games are on the schedule, or are y'all still just doing prep work?
I could check the schedule again, but I think we have a blue and white game. It's going to be seventh graders, boys and girls, through all of high school for junior high teams, high school teams, and it's just going to be a scrimmage, getting to know like the teams and what's going to be happening this season.
Looking forward to seeing you on the basketball court this year. We've enjoyed you being up here in the booth with us too. Boy, big tackle from Conway Christian. Who is that man?
Carter Harrington, looks like.
Carter Harrington came up from linebacker and ended that run abruptly. Jonathan Rye was looking for room off the left side. He had some, and then Carter said, no, thank you, with a good hit. And stopped it just about a 1-yard gain. Went from the 50 to the 49, and it's fourth down and long. 6:49 and counting remaining in the football game. Oh, I'm glad you remember, Drew. Bob Goblia. Long story. Fourth down, big play coming up here. Man coming in motion, he'll take the pop pass. He immediately turns upfield, and he should have tried to go outside, as there is nothing inside for him. Harrington is there, and who else is that? That's number 14, Ridge Harden again. Ridge has had his name all over this the past few minutes. Another good play there. Micah Tucker in there as well, and that'll turn it over on downs. It'll be first and 10, Conway Christian. Eagles defense makes a stop, and we're able to turn and go back the other direction with it here. Oops, I pulled that in front of it, I remember now. Still kind of monitoring. It's the end of the third quarter. Mountainburg still up over Hector, 41-38. We're with 5:48 and counting to go here. And we're going to give it straight ahead to Harrington. He gets hit by a couple of Rebel players, and they stop him for no gain. Short gain, we'll say, and give him a couple on that. Moose on the tackle. Moose also in the discussion for best football name I've heard this year, just by virtue of being Moose. And now it's second down and about 9 here for Conway Christian. Again, they're bleeding the clock, letting the time run down as much as they can. Not trying to run anything up here, just trying to be a good sport at the end of this football game. He'll take the snap. Harrington gets it, goes to his left, cuts outside, got some room. 40, 35, down to the 30, 25, down to the 15, the 10, the 5, and you can't put on the board. Touchdown, Conway Christian. Number 20, Carter Harrington, cut left, found some green grass, and took it to the house. And the Eagles tack on another one late, and it's 47-0. Again, to emphasize sportsmanship, Eagles just running a little inside zone there to the left. But when you find opportunity, you got to keep going. And that's all Carter can do with that, is run until somebody stops him. He had good speed to that on that run to the left, and bright future for him. You're going to hear that name a lot the next couple years as we broadcast Eagle football. He'll be the ball carrier to replace McKinney next year in the backfield, I would imagine. At least one of them. Wheeler will be the other one. He's had a great game as well.
Another great kick by Matthew Corbin right there.
And Corbin is perfect on the night, except for the one that was blocked, and that's not his fault that it was blocked to go through. But again, he has had a great night. Max has had a good night kicking the football off as well. This was a get-well game in a lot of ways for Conway Christian, and with the weird week and not being at school because of fall break, I think they accomplished a lot of things they wanted to do.
Yeah, I can get them back in the momentum and the mood swing of knowing like they can be a really good team this year.
Exactly, and a lot of that is, like you say, it's just attitude, just knowing that you can be. And they're going to get a chance. These next 2 weeks, going to Magazine, going to Mountain Pine, those 2 games are going to determine those last couple of playoff spots. I think no matter what Hector does tonight, Hector and Ida look to be the 1 and 2. Mountainburg may have something to say about that as they're, again, leading them right now. But those 3 and 4 spots, Eagles got that hard-fought victory over Mountainburg. So these next couple weeks are important for playoff implications. That kick is just going to roll out of bounds, just barely. Great kick until it hit the ground. They didn't receive it. And when it started bouncing, as the football will do, it bounced oddly and went out of bounds. Brennan, cross-country tomorrow or no?
Yeah, we have it tomorrow.
Where are you going in the morning?
We're going to Valonia. It's a close one this week. It's not over in Little Rock or anywhere far away this week.
So do y'all, when you go to one like that, is it you go to the, if guys want to come out and watch in the morning, they go to the school, or where are y'all headed? Do you know?
No, I think so. It's like towards the school. It's like in that area of the school.
Okay. Again, get out on a Saturday morning. It's going to be a beautiful fall Saturday morning tomorrow. Go out and watch these guys run. You'll still have plenty of time. Get home and watch football the rest of the day. But it'd be great to come out and support our guys and gals running cross country. Here's a first down run straight ahead. Got a couple yards, and then Carter Harrington there again to stop that run. Dickinson there also. Getting some different guys in there on the line. Justice in there. Nico has been in there. So good to see those guys. Kobe Estrada's been in there.
Yeah, it's been good. These guys get some reps.
For sure. Rowan Forrest is in there right now on the left side. So these are the future of your Eagle football program, or some of those names. I thought McKinney had a brace, but I think that's just his knee brace he's got pulled down. He scared me a little bit on the right ankle. Need him the next couple weeks. Here's second down run coming to the near side. Cuts inside. Eagles do a good job of wrapping him up, though. Let's see. 50's in there, and who else?
Looks like Hudson.
Hudson Wheeler's in there. Yep, another good tackle. And Max Dickinson in there as well. Hudson's had a great night running the football. Of course, we kind of did everything you want to do tonight. Great catches from Kyle, from Isaiah. Eagles scored in the air. Had some great long runs on the ground. Wheeler got a long touchdown.
Carter, too.
Carter Harrington just got a long. I mean, so it's pretty much all work tonight for the
great
for the
special
Eagles.
teams, the great kicks too.
Yes, 100%. Love those nights like that. Here's a quick pass over the middle, and it's dropped. He was going to get hit, and we talked about that earlier. You just kind of hear those footsteps. Number 21, Evan Parker, was there for Conway Christian for defense. Carson Day was in the vicinity as well. Easton Hartley back there as well. So a drop pass on fourth down, and we're under a minute to go. And probably the last couple, maybe the last play of the game coming right here on this fourth down play. We'll give you one last update. It's still 41-38 over in Mountainburg. Final quarter of that football game. Hector has the football. They're trailing by 3, but we'll see how that turns out. Here's a pass on fourth and long. He's going to roll out. Now he's going to have to tug it and just run. He's got some room if he cuts back inside, but the pink-clad Eagles flock to him and stop him short of the line to gain. There is Kobe Estrada, Rowan Forrest, and Evan Porter. Evan Porter there, and they stop it short, and that's going to do it. Again, the Eagles wear pink tonight in honor of breast cancer awareness, and they shoot the lights out as it's 48-0 over the Johnson County Westside Rebels. Eagles move their record to 3-3 on the year, and so we're certainly thankful for that. Another win, and again, a big couple of weeks coming up. These next 2 games are going to be super important, and they will be away, and so be at Mountain Pine and Magazine. And so just love to have you come out and support these guys. A big, important run. In 3 weeks, we'll be back here for our last time this year at Mission Field for senior night against Hector, which ought to be a great game, maybe for playoff implications by that point. You never know.
Yeah.
So love to have you come out and do that. It is always good to have you. Did you enjoy yourself tonight again?
Yeah.
Well,
It was fun tonight, yeah.
Are you coming back again? Do you know what the schedule is?
I can see who signed up. I can
Okay.
try my best.
All right. Well, we'd love to have you. So thank you very much for being with us tonight.
Yeah.
Thank all of you for joining us tonight. Even you, Drew Miller. Even you. Eagles win tonight. Final score, Conway Christian 48, Johnson County Westside 0. This is Billy Crow saying thank you for your time this time. And until next time, good night, everybody.